Marcus Gray here with Graylanders. So we're going to be talking some recovery gear that I carry. Obviously there's a barrage of recovery gear that you could carry. These are things that I carry, that I use most often. We talked about self-recovery in a previous video where we were talking about max tracks, shovels, lowering your tire pressure. This is more of a video where we're talking about either using a winch for self-recovery, or we're talking about getting someone else out of a bad situation, or them helping you get out of a bad situation because you have the gear with you for them to help you. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that we need for recovery gear. Now, if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, and I still keep these things with me anyway, so I mean, why not buy them? But this is just a basic toe strap, and this has gotten a lot of use. You can pull someone out with a toe strap. You can use it as a tree saver. You can use it to winch out trees from the trail. So just your basic toe strap. I mean, you can get one at Harbor Freight for 20 bucks. You don't need to spend a lot of money, but you have this. Make sure you get one that doesn't have metal hooks on it, okay? A lot of people get the ones with the metal hooks. No metal hooks. This also is just a heavy duty cargo strap, but you can use it as a tree saver. You can use it to pull things out of the way. You could probably get away with a short toe on this, although I would not recommend something this short. But I got this short one, heavy duty, so I can pull trees out of the way. Probably about 15 bucks. Now, D-rings, obviously, you can get your D-rings. They're fairly cheap. A lot of people don't like the D-rings nowadays. I have them on my Jeep. I use them quite frequently. You're going to need a D-ring and a rated toe point in order to get your work done. You're also going to want to buy one of these, and this is a D-ring shackle, so this goes on there. And you can hook it to your trailer hitch, and this is going to be your toe point. Speaking of metal objects, let's wear safety glasses whenever you're doing any kind of recovery, self-recovery, helping someone recover, whichever. You just don't want to catch a rock or a piece of metal in your eye. So wear some safety glasses. They might not look cool, but you'll be glad you did if you need them. Here are a pair of just basic leather gloves. Have leather gloves in your recovery kit. They're going to save your hands from a lot of abuse. Now, if you want to spend the money, you can get an ARB or whichever company snatch strap. It's a big rubber band, and this is going to work a lot better for recovery. Rather than just slowly pulling someone out with all the force of your vehicle, this will yank them, stretch, and there's going to be less tension on your vehicle, less tension on their vehicle, and it's going to pull them out. It's going to kind of just yank them out, just like it's just a giant big rubber band. This is by ARB. Probably over 100 bucks. I think it's like 120. So again, you know, it's worth it, and it works. This is a tree strap, an actual tree strap, and really the only difference between this and one of those straps down there is it's wider, and it's probably rated at a higher weight. So this is a tree strap, also has the nice hooks on there. What's good about these is that you can use them with a snatch strap to redirect your winch line. So if you don't have a good place to hook up your winch line, you can redirect it using a snatch block. I don't have a snatch block per se, but what I do have is called a rope retention pulley, and it works just like a snatch block. And basically It is made for synthetic rope or synthetic cable rather than the steel cable, and it just slides through this soft shackle and it just works like a pulley, redirecting the line on your winch. This is a factor 55 rope retention pulley, and this is a factor 55 soft shackle. If you're going to get some soft shackles, if you're going to get a rope retention pulley, I suggest you go a factor 55 on both of those things, because they are going to give you the best product for your money. You can see a lot of these on Amazon for cheap. Don't do it. Get a factor 55. It's got these little rubber deals in here that keep the cable from slipping out. Good deal. And then an ARB tire plug kit. Basically, if you get a hole in your tire or someone gets a hole in their tire, you can plug it. This ARB tire kit has everything you need to fix a tire that has a hole in it. Now, not a big gash, but it will fix a hole or a leak so that you don't have to go off the trail. So this is an ARB tire plug kit. I suggest that you get an ARB tire kit because you know it's going to be good and you know it's going to work, and you're not going to have to worry about missing a piece or not having something that you need. This is comprehensive. And then I just also carry a climbing rope. This isn't a cheap nylon rope. This is an actual climbing rope. So it's kind of expensive, but I carry it, and you just never know. So I carry a climbing rope also in my kit. And that's it. It all fits into this bag that I can grab and go to wherever it is needed. I don't have to fidget through the box. It is in a box. It's in one of the Plano Sportsman's, but I can just yank it out of that box and I'm good to go. So there's my recovery gear. Thanks for hanging in with us, and we'll be back. Have fun out there and stay in the dirt.